Good morning, Facebook friends. I am so excited to paint with y'all today. We have had this weird sickness going through our house. It's like a day, but I get like one kid sick and then that one better and then the other one gets sick. So I am just praising God this morning that my sweet hairdresser was able to squeeze me in because my hair was getting so stinking long. I didn't even want to go live. I was so embarrassed. It was so long. So happy to be back. There I am. Yep. So I just wanted, I just have spent the entire week working on marketing and websites and all the things that as a creative business owner we do, and I have not gotten to paint, and I am just dying to paint this morning. So I don't know what I'm going to paint. I have no plan at all. Thank you, Mary. Got no plan. I'm just going to find something to paint. But before I did that, I had several questions. I've got a new ad running to my virtual paint party, and I've had several questions about how that works, and especially now that I've unlocked the vault where you get all of the old videos. You just have to buy the templates to go with those. So I thought I'd get on and answer some questions. But first, I want to show you, this is what we're painting in July. So if you sign up for the virtual paint party, you'll get this template to cut your own in the video. And if you haven't signed up yet, it's too late to automatically get the sign mailed, but you can order the blank. So if you don't want to cut, you can still paint this with us. You just would have to order the blank. And then in August, we are painting a leaf. Isn't that so cute? I'm thinking it totally needs to say happy fall, y'all. So I will design a template so that y'all can trace your words on. If there's any other words that you want for the fall leaf, let me know and I will make a template and put it up whenever I put the other up. So anyway, so this morning I just wanted to answer some questions. I wanted to paint, and I think I'm gonna paint, okay, so I cut this watermelon and my daughter painted the front, and then she was gonna throw it away. We were cleaning out her room, and I'm like, girl, come on, paint over that sucker. So let me grab my paint. Oh, let me wheel my cart back over here and get my paint this morning. And while I'm putting this base coat on, I will answer some of the questions that I've gotten. So one of the questions is, what if I only want to paint a month? Like, let's say you just want to paint the cactus. You can totally do that. I will create a link where you can just pay for that month, and I'll put the download in the video link. But it will be $17, just like the monthly membership. You just won't get access to all the other stuff, all the old videos. So basically you're just paying for that one video. And then if you are a member, say that you are a member and you're confused about the vault, basically you will get all the old videos and you can paint along with all the old videos. And you can make your own template, or for $5 you can purchase a template. So let's say that you want to paint 3 signs every month, and you want to pick from my old signs, like the old things I've painted. You will get to your one is included, so whatever we're painting that month is included, and then you'll, for $5 for each of the other templates, you can purchase those templates, download them, cut them, and then paint along with that video. So for 27 bucks, you'll get to paint 3 signs, and you know, you can paint more. How funny. Oh, I want to see my baby. So Connie just said I woke Graham up, and oh gosh, Connie, how is Graham related to me? Let me think. He is my second cousin, I think. He's my cousin's little boy, and he's so squishy and cute. But she just said I woke him up. Sorry, I didn't mean to. All right, so that answers that question. So yes, you can paint just the 1 month, but you won't be allowed into the membership that way. If you only want to paint the 1 month, you would just purchase the video and the link to the template. Does that make sense? Let me know if there's any questions about that. All right, So my paintbrushes, this is going to sound terrible. Yeah, I always get this question. How do you clean your paintbrushes? Well, I'll leave them in the water. These paintbrushes have been in the water since probably my last live painting, which it's been a hot minute since I've gone live painting. And they're all fine. But I do prefer the plastic handled paintbrushes because then I can leave them in the water and I don't have to worry about them at all. So I just went and washed these out. But now I'm drying them with my microfiber towel so they are ready to use. All right, I am painting over this morning. Let me swap spots here. And I just wanted to answer your questions today. So let me know what you got for me. I'm going to need to add some white. Oh, that's not it. I did that last time. It's this one. Okay. Let's see what this says. I've got to see the rest of this comment. Oh, now you won't go watching me. I want to see that baby. We'll FaceTime in a little while when I get off. Okay. Guys, I love technology. Like, technology to me is so stinking awesome that I can look at that sweet, precious baby and talk to him. And even though he has no clue who I am, I feel like I get to know him, even though he's in Texas and I'm in Ohio. All right, so I want to show you the difference. I just did pink first. Let me show you what that would look like. Okay, I went over this black with pink, and you see how transparent it is. So I added a glob of white and went back over it, and it pretty much covers it up. Now, it will need another coat, but it's much better at covering the black if you mix some white in there with it. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Kathy. Glad to see y'all today. My husband has to work this weekend. I'm kind of bummed out. I've gotten used to having him home, but it only happens every now and then, so I guess I'll live with it. Try not to complain. Christy just got back from the beach. I'm not a beach girl, so that's not my thing, but I know just about everybody else in the world is. So, no, they had a ton of fun. Lots of cute pictures. If you are on live, tell me where you're from. Let's talk. Do y'all see how messy I'm just slopping paint on? Now, I will say I'm slopping it on, but it's very thin, so it'll dry quicker. Kathy, it's raining there. Kathy, remind me, where are you, babe? I should know this, but I don't. I'm sorry. Rochelle from Kansas, welcome. Is it your first time watching me, or have you watched me a lot? And what do you want to learn? Good morning, Sherry from Wisconsin. Good morning, Connie from Texas. Christy, go teach. Have a good day. From Virginia. Oh, Ginger is here from Oklahoma. Kathy is in Topeka, Kansas. And Mary is in Tazewell, Virginia. Did I say that right? Okay, I'm going to go straight into the water with my brush. I'm going to dab, 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 get those bristles, get all that paint out. And then I'm going to take my microfiber cloth and I'm going to get all the water out. So I just squeeze and then I go back and forth so that my bristles are all nice and pretty again. Sarah from Missouri, welcome. Okay, so now I'm going into my green, which I shouldn't have to put white with it since I'm painting over green, but I might. There's a little bit of red down here that I'm covering up. Shar from South Dakota. So glad to hang out with y'all this morning. I sat down at my computer and I was gonna work on that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I just want to paint. Just want to make pretty things today. Just want to make pretty things. What have you guys been making lately? Any projects you want to share with us? Just drop them in the comments. Hey, Sissy from My Backdoor Creations in Midland, Texas. Why don't you show us your latest project? Inspire us. And I had several of you join Casey Hope's whatever letter group. I'm not sure who all. I've identified like 3 or 4 of you, but I'd love to know who the rest of you are that joined using my link so that we can connect. I got my package in the mail this week. She sends Happy Mail every month, and it's always a surprise, which I love. I mean, who doesn't like to get real mail surprises in? But anyway, let me show you what she sent this month so that y'all can see. First day of summer, longest day of the year. I'm okay with that. Good morning, Deidre. And Vicky from Alabama. Vicky, what part of Alabama? That's where my husband's from. Okay, so let me show you what Casey sent us this month. She sent a lot of stuff, and some of it I already took apart, so I can't show you. But she always sends, like, it's a hand lettering group. And I've got to let this dry, so I'll talk to y'all while I let this dry. She always sends some pretty printables that she's lettered that are like inspirational quotes and Bible-based. Cowboy hat on top. Ooh, Sissy, I want to see those. I bet that's adorable. So, I already pulled one of them out. So, we got, this was our package. Dora, west of Birmingham. Okay, so my husband is from Birmingham, and I love going to Birmingham. That's where pretty much all of my husband's family is. All right, so this, you have to picture this, okay? Cute pink and white polka dot package, and you open it up, and it has all this fun stuff inside. So she sent us, you know I love me some Uniposca pens. She sent us a Uniposca pen. Look, look, look. So I have a new black pen, which I have not broken out of the wrapper yet because my other one is still growing strong. But let me show you what else she sent. And if Casey, if you're watching, girl, I'm loving my lettering club. So she sent these cards that she hand lettered, and I believe this is her design too. But I will tell y'all, so we have, I may or may not have shared this, we have some stuff going on with our family. We have a house in Georgia that we've had now for I think 11 years, and we haven't been able to sell it, so we've had a renter in there. Welcome, Jill from Western New York. Well, our renter moved out last week, and the last time we tried to put it on the market, girls, it was on the market for a year, and it didn't sell. And we paid double mortgages for a year, and it was like gut-wrenching. And so when our renter told us she was moving out, which we kind of knew ahead of time, I was just like all anxiety. Like it just, I felt it just come over me. And I kept, like, God kept telling me, like, watch me work. Like, just sit back, wait, watch me work. Just be obedient. And so it was so funny because when I opened up my package from Casey this month, it had one of these cards in it, and I taped it up, but it says, wait and watch. And I can't remember the Bible verse, but I read it and I taped it up by my desk because I'm like, that's the word God keeps giving me. And then he gave it to me in print through whatever letter. So anyway, super awesome. So these are ones that she hand lettered. I love the way this looks. Look how cute that is. I am sorry, my trimmer is killing me this morning. It's really bad. But it says, I have good plans for you. And it's Jeremiah 29:11, one of my favorite verses. It says, I know what I am planning for you, says the Lord. I have good plans for you, not plans to hurt you. I will give you a hope and a good future. So it's awesome. She sends this little card that says all the things that are going on this month, all the stuff you'll need. And then she sends a printable that you can trace over and practice your lettering. And then she sent this cute little poster. Do not be afraid. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So we got that, but then the projects for this month, which she always does different stuff, were like little bitty door hangers. There were these 2 little door hangers. One's a little flag, and she put a picture in there. And then one's a little watermelon. And she does videos and shows you how to paint them. So anyway, so excited to get my package this month. So if you were one of those 8 people that joined in, let me know, because I really wanted to know who all joined with me. Okay, putting on another coat of green. All right, so to get our crisp lines, I load my brush on one side. See how one side doesn't have much paint, the other side has a lot. On one side, And then I just go slow so that I get that crisp edge. I feel like I'm talking really loud today. So there's 28 people on, and I've only seen a few of you tell me where you're from. You haven't told me yet. Hop on and tell me. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Now I went a little bit too wide with my green, but that's okay because I still have to do my pink again. So I'll just come back and thin that out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna wash this brush. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we've got Debbie on from Tennessee. Debbie, what part of Tennessee? Jackie from Idaho. I know nothing about Idaho. Alma, is that right? From Texas. Ashley is from where I am, right here in Ohio. Kathy from North Carolina. Deidre from Jenison, Alabama. So we lived, my husband and I met and married back in Jacksonville, Tennessee. What was the link to join that group? And is it too late? Those were cute. Ginger, yes, it is closed, but I can send you the link to get on the waiting list so that when she reopens. Now, she does different stuff. We do a lot of watercolor with her, but she does all kinds of painting projects. She has a paint studio, and she paints with kids and grown-ups, and so yeah, it's too late. It was only open for like 4 days. Nancy from Kentucky. All right, I'm gonna go back to my pink. I ran out of pink. I'm gonna show you what my plate looked like. You see how it's like white and pink? I literally didn't blend them at all. I just threw some on my plate and then went like this. Okay, and we've got Holly from Southeast Ohio. So I'm in Zanesville, Ohio, but I don't know where anything else is. So let me know if you're somewhat close to me. I know I have a few locals on my page, but most of you are from other places. You're making cards? Nice. You're gonna show us your cards this morning? I'll have to look after I get off of live because it won't show me, but I want to see. What was I gonna tell y'all? There's something. I don't know. All right. I'm going to go back into my white and my pink. I think I'm just up the road from you. I think another live you said where you were from. Let's see. Pottery, Steubenville. No, I'm not. Oh, Holly's in Cambridge. Awesome. Girl, I've got like the best massage lady ever in Cambridge. I only get to go like once every 6 months, but yeah. Oh, Ashley, only 30 minutes. That's awesome. Ginger, girl. Okay, so let's talk for a second, friends. So I have had my online membership for, well, almost 3 years, 2.5 years. Let's say 2.5 years. And I've never closed it. I've never closed the doors and said, I'm sorry, you can't join. But that is happening soon. And the reason for that is, and this is why Casey does it too, is it takes a lot of time, money, energy to market the membership. So what we do is we want to throw all we have, all of our time, energy, and money into a short amount of time, and then we love on our people the rest of the time. And I haven't closed my membership because I just started my business, I guess it's been almost 3 years ago. And I was new, this was completely new to me, and I've been trying to build my following. But what I'm finding is I am ready to just love on my people. So I want to be able to dedicate more of my time to giving value to those people who are in my membership, just like Casey does. So that's going to be happening soon. So that's why Ginger, she does the 4-day open cart. She'll have another one soon. She is building up her wait list. So jump on there. I'll give you the link. Send me a message a message to my page, and I'll shoot you the link to get on her wait list. That way you won't miss out next time. But yeah, I hate fear of missing out too. And I actually joined Casey's membership. Oh, thank you, Deidre. These I've had for like forever, but they're so light that they were some of my favorites. And they go with everything. So I joined Casey's membership when she first opened it. It's I think it's a year old or almost a year old, but I didn't have the time to devote to it. But I practiced. Okay, so this is what's really cool about Casey's membership is she talks a lot about muscle memory and how, like, in order to learn something, like, it's not, like, it just takes repetition. So I started learning how to hand letter better last year. And what I found is over the entire year, when I would think, like, okay, so I do this thing, I don't know if anybody else does it, but you like write out things in your head. So like if I said summertime, I like mentally write out what that would look like if I wrote it out. And what I found was when I would write it out in my head, it would be in the lettering that I had learned when I had joined Casey's membership, but I didn't have time to practice then. So whenever I picked up my pencil and I started in on boot camp this time, because she does a 4-week boot camp, what was funny was I already knew all the strokes, because last year I had looked at them and I had practiced them some, and then I spent the entire year mentally thinking about how they'd be written out. And so even though I wasn't in the membership for the whole year, it was just that first couple of months, and then I realized I didn't have the time to devote to it. I was able to like jump all in this time. And so it was really awesome. It was very encouraging, and I've had a ton of fun with it. So anyway, that's that. And also, look at this. I went to Walmart and I bought a 100-pack of washable markers because, let me tell you a secret. So you can draw on watercolor paper with these markers. Like I could write out something and I could draw something and fill it in. And then I can take a paintbrush. We should do this one day. And I can add a little bit of water and it will look like a watercolor painting. It's so awesome. So anyway, I got those. They were like $15 for this big box, but I take this with us to swim meets and my kids will sit there and doodle. And so anyway, all right, I'm still waiting on this to dry. Ask me questions. What do you want to know? What you want to know, what you want to know, what you want to know. I am getting ready. Next week, I will be shipping out all of the people who ordered the cactus. What program do I make the designs? So the cactus will go out next week, into next week, and then that video will be put up. If you join the digital membership, that's one of the things I wanted to tell you. If you join the digital membership, let's say you join now, we haven't released the cactus yet. We're still working on the sunflower. So if you join now, there's almost this kind of like a grace period where that sunflower template is still up, but it will go away as soon as I put the cactus up. So what I'm saying is if you get in right now, you'll have about a week to download that template before it goes away. Now, I'm not going to tell you when it goes away. It's just going to disappear when the cactus goes up. So, so anyway, you kind of get an extra bonus between now and the end of the month. But that's only for the digital. If you join the one where I'm mailing you the sign, you'll still get the templates, but obviously I'm not going to mail another sign. So, hey, Hannah. Okay, Margie asked a great question. What program do you use to make your signs? I use Photoshop. Love Photoshop. My background is in digital graphics. I learned that about 10 years ago and fell in love with it. And so I make my designs in Photoshop. Hope that helps. You can make them in other programs. I've actually got some workshops going on right now teaching you to letter your signs more confidently because I have trimmer, so I had to find a way to letter prettier and more consistent. And so I use technology to do that. And so I've got a couple workshops going right now where I'm teaching other people how to make their own. So anyway, there's that. And you could probably, I'm trying to think, you could probably use Canva to make your, if you wanted to design your own sign shapes. That would probably work. Have to look into that. All right, so I need a little bit more green. Is Kendra on, Connie? Or did you tag her? Sorry, my aunt just said, hey Kendra, this is my niece. Any other questions? How many of you took the, or did the project with me? Oh, you bought a Glowforge. Those are awesome. How many of you did the 4th of July project with me? Because I want to see your cute, cute, cute door hangers. Okay, I gotta click over so I can see this comment. And I will go ahead and while I'm down here, let me turn myself around because I didn't do that yet. I forgot. Oh. Paint to cover so. Okay. Okay, so Margie, I have a question for you. So you bought the Glowforge. Are you cutting door hangers on it? And if so, like how thick? Because I didn't, like this wood is a lot thinner than what I'm using. Margie, you're so sweet. Okay, so how do I get my paint to cover so well? I don't know. I add white to a lot of it. So like if you were here, I don't know if you jumped on at the very beginning, but I added white to my pink. So I used, this is a Deco Art Royal Fuchsia, and I added some Anita's white to it for my first 2 coats because I was trying to cover up black, which you know how hard it is to cover up black. I'm gonna have to do 1 more coat of this, so I'm already on 3 coats. Really thin though, of the pink with the white. So I got, anytime I have paint that I'm having trouble covering an area, I do a couple coats with, mixed with white. So it's like, uh-oh, what happened? Okay guys, I'm gonna have to come back. I'm so sorry. What happened?